All right, family. Black Power. Black Power is the truth hour with General Sarah Soon said he kick back, get your mind ready for some information that's guaranteed to be heavy. It's going down this Sunday, family. We talking about Halloween, Thanksgiving, and Christmas sinister connection. We turning up. The holidays, the holidays is starting, and so we got to get a jump start on all of this hidden agenda through mysticism, through rituals and ceremonies that we call the holidays. The holidays is the biggest ceremonies and rituals of the year, and so we are coming into the most profound of the Cro-Magnon Neanderthals holidays when you move into the fall, past the fall equinox into what you call winter. And there's a lot of ceremonies and rituals and sacrifices that's going on. So you cannot be the sacrifice. You better have yourself in the place. Link right down in the video description. Halloween, Thanksgiving, and Christmas sinister connection. This is the first live stream lecture starting off this season. And, I'm coming in kicking the dough in. So you already know it's going to be nothing but fire. Click that link and be in the house. I'm excited to be accepting members to the Sarah Sunseti YouTube page. You already know the frequency, Black Power Energy frequency. You feeling that? Join. The link is right down in the video description. Click that. You'll get an introduction video rundown on the memberships, what they entail. See one you like. You should most definitely join. Even if you don't, I appreciate your presence here at the Sarah Sunseti YouTube page. Continue to engage, continue to advance. That's right, family. Ring the alarm, KingSeti.com, online marketplace, official General Seti, DVD lectures, t-shirts, tank tops, hoodies, African and Kemetic jewelry. I got the herbals on the way. I got them on the way. I know you need your health as well, and I got you. It's going to be stacked up, so you be looking in the next couple of days, and you're going to see, boom, I'm stocked up. Come on and get your health as well. Also got home decor accessories for every room in the house, 25% off selected items at this time. Save and shop and save, KingSeti.com, online marketplace. And you already know, pull the fire alarm, GeneralSeti.com, Seti University, over 1,200 pure fire presentations by the general on all the subjects that you know and love. We also got the master teachers that are masters in all the subjects that I particularly talk about on GeneralSeti.com. And then you get an overview from the general on the master teachers, giving you 360 degrees of pure African knowledge. There isn't not another site nowhere on the planet giving it to you like this. Not one. So get on over there and become a member of GeneralSeti.com, Seti University. You already know Seti popping on Patreon. When I get ready to turn up, and this is already smoking. So when I get ready to burn the house down, I got to run up off of YouTube and run, and sometimes it get too hot for Patreon. And so I had to have steps and shit. I had to have steps and where I just keep going and going up. So when I get all the way at the top, I'm just on pure fire. You see what I'm saying? So Seti popping on Patreon, you got over 200 and some live streams. You get access to seeing the general live. This is the most current material that you got from the general. You get a lot of perks, even, from YouTube and Patreon. You get the live streams, you see, which is nothing but pure information. Ain't no cut on the live stream. So this, when you want it raw, this is where you got to go. Patreon family, GeneralSeti.com and GeneralSeti.ticketleap.com. I want you to make sure you subscribe to all my YouTube pages, General Seti, Sarah Sunseti, King Seti. Rock that notification bell. Get a video a thumbs up. Like it because you love it. Share with your family and friends. And comment. Just don't say nothing stupid because I will ban your ass. Now, we got to ask the question. Is Jewish a race? Is it a race? And if it is, what is the characteristics of that race? Because we keep saying that they're Jewish. I say, oh, okay. But how do you identify a Jew? How do you identify a Jew? We got to ask that question. And once we do that, then that could be the criteria on which we judge a lot of people out here that making these astronomical claims, you see, on what a Jew is. And that go for everybody. You see, we got to clear it up for everybody, even niggas, you see, that claim to be the Jew. Because they want to discard, discard the African. And somehow they claim that this Jew is something even different than African, even though we see that they integrated with the Hamites for thousands of years. And I'll just say, goddamn, how is these so-called Jews not African? I don't understand that. You see, but let's deal with it on this note. Now, there's a lot of peoples out here today. Now let's deal with the Ashkenazi. Let's deal with the Ashkenazi, the German. They say they come from Germany. You see, let's deal with them. Okay. Now they say they're Jewish. I say, okay. Well, let's look into that. And see what that entails. Okay, where is this at? Let's look into that. I hope they're in the house. Okay. Okay, let's bring this up. I'm laughing already because this shit is hilarious. Like, what the fuck is y'all talking about? Nah, here we go, family. Oh, Harry Potter. Now, I looked this up. Ah, shit. Oh, Harry. You understand what I'm saying? The name of the news report is, let me put that in there. People you wouldn't know was Jewish. Yeah. Well, you know what? And I see brother down there, you say Jew is a religion and not a race. And you know what? To a certain extent, that, and I don't, see, the thing is, you got to come from the original concept. You see, you got to come, because, see, when you leave that, then you begin to create shit that wasn't with the original story. Now, if you go based on the Bible, it says the bloodline of Abraham. You see, through his seed. Okay? Through his seed. It didn't say nothing about conversion or nothing. Okay? And when you watch the book, they strict to the bloodline. Isaac begot Jacob. You see, Jacob begot the 12 tribes. You see, they strict in the book to the bloodline. See, so when you say is not a religion, is not a race, it's a religion, then see, that opens the door to give people that have no connection to the bloodline an opportunity to come in and usurp it. Is that right? Yeah. So he say, well, Jacob must have been. See? So, yeah. But see, we didn't already see. We got to understand again, what is this all about? See, when you get off into the names and shit and this, that, and the third, you get lost. Even though you must understand the names to break through the codes. You understand what? And when you break through the codes, it's going to take you back to the mysteries of the Nile Valley. That's all I want to do is get you back home. You see what I'm saying? That's all. You understand? And they reveal a lot about it. You see, but once I showed you that Ham is another word. See, that's what we got to understand. Is another word for Egypt. You see, and it's also another, when you start breaking it down, in which we will, even the great black god of Egypt, Amen. You see, Ham is another term for that. And we'll break that down. That's why you got Baal, Haman, and you even got Zeus. Haman. You see what I'm saying? They put the H in front of the Amen. You see? Baal, Haman. You see what I'm saying? So so you got to have mastery of the etymology. And I got the references to back that up. You see what I'm saying? I got references from the Cro-Mac that blacks that up. You see, it's no doubt about it. You see what I'm saying? It's no doubt about it. And so once you understand the term, when you dealing with Abraham, you see, when you did not exist. But if you want to go if you want to usurp it just like they usurp it, they want to come in and say, because it's all about the land. That's what it's about. You ain't got no land. You need, that's just like motherfucker make fake documents. Motherfucker make fake passports. Motherfucker make fake all kind of shit. You see what I'm saying? So they can have access to some things that they wouldn't legally have access to. You see what I'm saying? And so that's what they do. And so they've created false documents that give them some rights to some lands that do not belong to them. Okay, so that's really what it boiled down to. So once you understand that the premise, when I say is Jewish, and people say, well, it's not a race, no, you have to go back to the premise of the goddamn book. And what the premise said, it says bloodline. And they stay strict to the bloodline in there. You see what I'm saying? But when you get into his name and you see that it's rooted in Ham, black, you see, and it takes it back to Egypt. See, even though they want to say something about some Jewish and this, no, it takes it back to Egypt. You see what I'm saying? It showed that our peoples was the original inhabitants of the land. Okay, that's what it boils down to. But let's deal with it, because the reason why I say is it a race? If it is a race, which race is it? Nah, just like I got that picture back there, and they say in out of Egypt I have called my son. You see, we just looked at it where it says Ham, which means black, is another word for Egypt. That's where his domicile was. So they say Ham lived in Egypt. So Egypt is another term. So that right there signifies that they know that Egypt means black. There's no doubt about it. And so some people say, I catch them. You hear niggas say they talking about the soil. They talking about the soil. Okay? You see? But here it showed that they talking about individuals. Ham, which is calm, which is charm. You see what I'm saying? And I can show you how those consonants are interchangeable, that they literally mean the same thing. You see what I'm saying? And I'm going to show you, just like they say Elohim. But it's Elohim. It's black. You see what I'm saying? If you go in the Bible, they spell Abraham with an A. Abraham. But if you go into Arabic, they say Ibrahim. They spell it with an I. You see what I'm saying? So the I, the A, the E are interchangeable. So Elohim, which means Lord or Lords with an S, is actually Elohim, showing you that God is black. You see what I'm saying? We got to talk about that. We're going to break that down. I got all the receipts. Any nigga that want to, you understand what I'm saying? See, you got to break through the code. See, you caught up in the surface shit. You understand what I'm saying? These all lead back to melanin. Melchizedek. Melchizedek. You see what I'm saying? People don't even understand that in understanding Melchizedek. You see, he's like, some deity that he didn't even have a mother and father. You see what I'm saying? That's us. You looking at ain't no man, it's a symbolism. That's us. Didn't even have no mother and no damn father. And said that Christ would be forever, listen, after the order. It didn't say before. After the order of Melchizedek. You see? And when you look at Christ, but if you go into Sanskrit, Krishna means black. Look it up. Go into that shit and see. I seen where different websites in India. I was looking it up like, damn, Krishna blue now. I know it's always gonna be variations. You got Osiris black, you got Osiris is green, you got Osiris is blue. You got Ptah, the same things. And these is variations of the universe. You got black for the cosmic melanin. You got the green for the chlorophyll, the vegetation. You got blue for the sky. You see water for also water. And so you understand these are different manifestations of the all in all. You see what I'm saying? But now you see Krishna black, but damn near 95% of the time, if you look up Krishna, they show him blue. And so I started looking it up. And I actually seen on one website where somebody had an excuse. It was for India. They said, yes, it does mean black. But for some reason, today, he's always painted blue. They really couldn't even come up with an answer on why he was black. See, so really, you see a lot of people trying to usurp our divinity, our black divinity. And I always talk about that. You see what I'm saying? And now today, you got Cro-Magnon Neanderthals that they got all type of advertisement that pop up where they gonna try to they gonna show you how to activate your pineal gland. I say, motherfucker, how you gonna, and you ain't even got one to activate. No fuck is you gonna show me how to activate my pineal gland and you ain't even got one. And if it is, it ain't working. You see, it ain't working. You see, people say Jewish is not a race, it's a religious subscription. You see, but that ain't what the book say. That ain't what the book say. Matter of fact, wait a minute, hold on. See, I don't want your presentation. Where the goddamn book? Hold on. Let me get this water. I got to get the goddamn sword out. God damn that damn. Woo. Let me get the sword out. Let me get the goddamn sword out. Let me get the sword out. Let me see what this shit say. Y'all niggas, they lying and not niggas lying on. Let me go in here. Let's see. Yeah, this is Abram. Okay. So this is where, okay. He's still Abram. Okay, here you go. All right. Okay. Nah. People say, okay, I don't give a goddamn Jewish or Jewish, even if you're Jewish. I ain't gonna say you're Jewish. You understand what I'm saying? Is Jew a religion, a race? If you any which way it go, you see what I'm saying? Is Jew a race? It don't make no difference. Let's deal with this because people saying it's a religion. People say it's a religion that anybody can ascribe to that religion and become a Jew. Is that what you're saying? Okay. Okay. Well, I mean, if you are the tribe of Judah, you could be a Jew. You even though you are, and it's not Hebrew, is Israelite. It's not Hebrew. Elba ain't got no covenant with God. So when people say Hebrew, let's be clear about that. God didn't make a covenant with Elba. He made a covenant with Abraham. You see what I'm saying? So the term Hebrew, from my understanding, come from Elba. But Elba ain't got no goddamn covenant. So you could be Hebrew or from Elba and not be connected to the covenant. Or I believe that maybe, but you could be Hebrew. Let me see how many is it another line that lead from Elba? Let me see, is it another line that lead from Elba? I had to, but nevertheless, I know that for a fact. Elba ain't no covenant with Elba. So it start with Abraham. You see? So Hebrew ain't got nothing to do with it. You see what I'm saying? That's Elba. Now it says, listen. Now this is Genesis 17. It says Abraham's name change. 17:5. It says, neither shall thy name anymore be called Abram, but thy name shall be called Abraham. For a father of many nations have I made thee, and I will make thee exceedingly fruitful, and I will make nations of thee, and kings shall come out of thee. Listen, I will establish my covenant between me and thee and thy seed. Seed. So when I hear people, and I understand you can play with the Jewish shit. I understand Jew. Yeah, and I understand that it's not just Judah, that is 12 tribes. I understand that too. You understand what I'm saying? But you know where I'm going with this. Even if you want to say Israelite. You see what I'm saying? They all come from Jacob, whose name was changed to Israel. So if you want to say Israelite, that's all right. That's the more proper term. Israelite. You see what I'm saying? And so it says, and I will establish my covenant between me and thee and thy seed after thee. So that ain't it's a religion that you could just come in and become a convert. That's bullshit. It's of the seed. That's how they can kidnap the shit. So when you go back and it says, neither shall your name be Abram, but it will be Abraham. harm. You see what I'm saying? And we just went over the fact that we understand that that's another terminology for Egypt, and it means black. You see what I'm saying? So if you Caucasian and this, that, and the third, based on this book, you cannot be Jewish or Israelite or whatever. And they can't, you know, and Judah was the southern tribe on top of it. That was the tribe that was closest to Egypt. And then I could get off into Judah. All his whole bloodline was by Canaanite women. You understand what I'm saying? He had all three of his sons, Judah. And when you talk about Judah, see, when we talk about Judah, he had all three of his sons by, I believe her name was Bathsheba. Then he himself had two sons by Tamar, who was also a Canaanite, who they say is a Negro, negress. That's what the Talmud say, was a negress. You see what I'm saying? But we just went over the fact that Abraham, these is based on the codification of the words. You see what I'm saying? These is African people. And the bloodline is African. Now, I know these stories is bullshit. The geography and the peopling of these lands are African. And they never saw any of these, but the geography and the peopling is 100. They told the truth on who were the original. That's all you got to, we trying to get to. And the codification of who was there before them, the great African nations that they stole the information. That's all we trying to do here. Okay. And they put that in here. That's the thing that they fucked up. They did put it in there because, like I said, at that time, they did not see the greatness of Egypt and Ethiopia until they went into them in the 1700s under the Napoleonic and the British and the Prussian, German expeditions. And when they saw it, it was too fucking late because they had already opened up their goddamn mouth on the truth. Had already opened up their goddamn mouth on the truth. And so they have to come in and rewrite all type of other books and shit to try to wash away the shit that they should not have said in this book. You see what I'm saying? So is Jewish a race? Understanding what I'm saying. I don't give a fuck if you use Jewish. I don't give a fuck if you use Jew. I understand that Judah, and if you want to say that is a Jew, is from the line of Judah, I could understand that. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because every person in the book, if they were from the 12 tribe, they identified with that tribe. Joshua was an Ephraimite. They say that in the book. He was from the tribe of Ephraim. They say Moses was a Levite. He was from the tribe of Levi. They say David was from the tribe of Judah. You see, they say Jesus was from the tribe of Judah. So if you are from the tribe of Judah, if being from the tribe of Levi makes you a Levite, then being from the tribe of Judah would make you a Jew. And I just went over his bloodline and showed that every woman that he ever had contact was from the Canaanite, negress bloodline. Okay, then. So I don't have no problem with that. You see what I'm saying? But it don't say you can convert. It says seed. Seed of the seed. You see what I'm saying? And that's, you know, and again, it's a codification. Anybody that believes and accepts parables, Ansi the spider. You see what I'm saying? This is no different than Ansi the spider. And anybody out there that got to continue to say, I couldn't believe, nigga, that just showed me where your mind is at. It just showed me that you still down here. You see what I'm saying? You still down here. Because the reality is the same Cro-Magnon Neanderthal that created this Bible created Egyptology. You see what I'm saying? Created all this shit. And we can show you that. You see what I'm saying? So don't run out of one prison into another prison thinking somehow you are performing on a greater level. Because, nigga, I could take you into whatever profession or state of mind you claim you believe in, and I'll show you the same Cro-Magnon Neanderthal that wrote this motherfucker wrote the one you're in right now, nigga. Okay, so do you want to do it? Again, feeble-minded. You see, let me do this one. Let me do this. Let me do this before I move on to the next one. Where I'm at? I'm at 30. Yeah, I'm at 30. Let me do this. Let me do this. You know what? That's why. You know what? That's why our ancestors, and I'm gonna get it. When they wrote the Medu Netta, they knew feeble-minded niggas would do feeble-minded things. They know that information is locked. It's locked. You understand? Because niggas can't get out of the, you know, this is how niggas is. You know, when they used to race horses and they put the blinders on them motherfuckers. You see what I'm saying? You know, and so that they can't look left or right. And that's how y'all niggas out there. I keep hearing niggas say, I can't believe, and I done told these niggas it's parables, it's codification. And that's how African ancestors didn't hear all that information. Because this how you niggas is. Nigga can't look, you know, you ain't got no ability, you know what I'm saying, to be fluid and move around and shit. You see, you like this. You see what I'm saying? And let me do this last one before I move to the last presentation for this mid-afternoon. What up, Winston? What's up, brother? Yeah. Yeah. In the house. Yeah, in the house. In the house. That's right. That's right. Yeah, it's over. Both of them mutants over there. Palestinians and the damn Israelis. Both of them. Yeah. Let me get this one in the house before I move out of here. Where is it at? Right here. Let me get in here. I know I put it in here. I don't know where I put it neither. That's crazy. I don't know where I put it. I'll probably put it way down here too. Probably did. I might have to look forward and come back. I might have to come back tonight with it. Let me see. No. I chopped it up and I don't know where I put it. I don't. But it's, oh, here it go. Wait a minute. Is it? Right here. Here we go. Here we go. Let me drop this. Let me break this shit down, man. And then I'm gonna move to the last one and then I'll be back later on. I'll be back. I got to keep coming. I got to keep coming. I got to keep coming. All right. Let's do this. Now, Psalm 78:2. I will open my mouth in parable, allegory. I will utter dark sayings from old. Okay, Matthew 13. We're going to start with verse 10. And it says, and the disciples came and said unto him, Jesus, why speakest thou unto them in parables? He answered and said unto them, because it is given unto you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven, but unto them it is not given. Now, we already know, for all you niggas that so high and mighty, we know that Jesus is solar mythos. That's all it is. They didn't, when you got anthropomorphic stories, you see what I'm saying? They're just like you got the man in the moon. You know it ain't no man in the moon. Sometimes you can take something cosmological and make it anthropomorphic. Give it human characteristics. You see what I'm saying? So we understand that Jesus, just like Krishna, just like a lot of these crucified saviors, are only anthropomorphic versions of a cosmic story that's being told. Like they say, the war in heaven. And they show angels and demons fighting. But the war in heaven is the fight between night and day. You see, winter and summer. You see what I'm saying? You don't understand that. The cross is the equinoxes. You see what I'm saying? And the solstices. That's the cross. You see what I'm saying? So we understand that. So when you see Arthur and his 12 knights, Arthur, Thor, Hor, you see what I'm saying? The sun. See, you niggas get caught up in the anthropomorphic stories. And I keep, and I'm going to keep telling you this shit. So you simplistic minded niggas can understand, because I give you anytime I hear a nigga say, I can't, then that let me know that where your level is at. Because you should be sitting your ass still and trying to you peeling that shit off. You trying to get to the codification up under there. Okay, and I'm going to go over this one more motherfucking time. And I might have to go over it again and again for your simplistic mind. Because he knew, he said, listen to what he said. And this is solar mythos. So the man never existed. You see what I'm saying? All these things. See, we talking about 34. You can't, can you see? You can't. Let me take that out of there. Simplistic minds. I had to keep saying this shit over. I say, man, goddamn, you can't tell these niggas shit. You can't tell them a goddamn thing. 34. And then I'm going to move on to the next one. All these things spake Jesus, the Son. See, solar mythos, a motherfucker created. Unto the multitude. All these things spake Jesus unto the multitude in parables. And listen, and without a parable spake he not to them. So he didn't speak in anything other than parables. You see? And the crazy shit about it, when the multitudes went away, if you look down there in 36, and I'm in the way, I know I'm in the way. I'll read it to you. 13, it says, then Jesus sent the multitudes away and went into the house. You see, and you got to be careful when you start talking about them houses. You see what I'm saying? What zodiac house could it be? And his disciples came unto him, look, and saying, declare unto us the parables of the tares of the field. What is that saying right there? Number one, he was even speaking above his own goddamn disciples. Even his that. And so how long had they been there listening to this man and did not even know what the fuck he was talking about? And so if you understand that they didn't speak in anything other than parables, that means everything in the book got to be decoded. You can't read the shit for face value. And I keep hearing motherfucker, man, I can't believe shut, man. You know what? If you know how they demote a nigga and nigga, get your ass back down. You got to go back to A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Okay. And I was listening, and believe me, I listen to a lot of people. And that's just like what Bobby Hemmings said. And that ain't, I listened to him for occult information. That, and he's very masterful in that. He say, motherfuckers is like asleep. We went to sleep in some ancient time. and motherfuckers set a timer that we would wake up in the future. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And so everybody timer is not set to the same time. You see what I'm saying? Some motherfuckers didn't set their timer for 6 o'clock. Some niggas didn't set their shit for 4 o'clock. Some motherfuckers didn't set their shit some more years into the future. So you can sit there and you can talk to a motherfucker over and over and over and over. But if they timer is set for some future date to wake up, I don't give a fuck how loud you speak. I don't give a fuck how vibrant you are. They just will not hear you. And so, family, we understand that. All right, family, we got one more for the road, and I'll be back later on. This is General Cyrus Soon said, he said, hey, arm yourself with knowledge. Bang on that wicked ass beast daily. Liberation through African education. Don't you go nowhere. I'm coming right back. Black Pop.